Have you ever wondered of what a loan officer does during the day, each and every day? Well, if you're buying a home or refinancing a property and you're just not sure what a loan officer does, this video is going to be amazing and it's going to be just for you. Stay tuned. Hey, Glenda White here with Verity Mortgage, the Mortgage Coach, DFW. We're so glad to have you back each and every week where we talk all things about mortgage lending, real estate, our market conditions, and of course, the great state of Texas, and yes, my beloved Dallas Cowboys. So, whatever it may be, we're so glad you're here. If this is your first time to join us, go ahead and subscribe down below. Hit the bell above to make sure you're staying up to date with all information related to any new topics that we discuss. Okay, so what does a loan officer do? That's a really big topic right now. We call ourselves squirrels of the industry. We're not just an online order taker. So a true loan officer, we look at everything that encompasses the loan. We grab income documents. We're the ones that have to go through multiple loan programs from VA to FHA, to USDA, to jumbo, to conventional, to down payment assistance, to 3% down, to 20%, investments, and so on and so on. And so if you think it's as easy as just clicking the button and going online to one of those online lenders that get paid probably a salary, guys, you have something coming to you. Here's the reason being is because in a transaction, there's not only the loan officer, we have assistants, we have processors, we have closers, we have underwriters, we have production managers, we have guideline managements, we've got compliance. That's on the lending side. When we think about the transaction side, we have a buyer's agent, we have a listing agent, we have an inspection, an appraiser, a title, warranty, roofer, plumber. So the list goes on and on and on. So our jobs as loan officers, our number one job is to make sure when a client brings us a loan and an application that we get you qualified. When an agent calls us and says, hey, Glenda, I have a potential client. They're ready to buy a home. That is our jobs as loan officers to know guidelines, to know how to structure, and to be the navigator between every single angle of your loan program. We also have to work with our underwriting team. We have to have our underwriters in our back pockets to see if there's anything that could potentially become a hurdle. What happens if we have an onion loan? We call them onion loans because layers start flaking back each and every time we have a conversation. This is why as a consumer, it is so great to be able to just give us everything that you have. Guys, I can tell you, if there is something in your past that you may not think that we need to know about it, we're going to find out about it. That onion layer is going to keep peeling off, and that could potentially delay a closing. So let's kind of think about, hey, there's no judgment here, right? We see people each and every day, low credit, high credit, money, no money. Like, it doesn't matter to us. We're not here to judge. We are here to guide you through a transaction as a licensed loan officer. Now, as a licensed loan officer, yes, do we have to take a test to pass it? Yes. But a lot of the stuff on the test is what law went into effect for this or what law went into effect for that. It is not actually working solutions for the loan program itself. So know that there is two different types of loan officers. You have a loan officer that is going to help guide you through the transaction, that's going to help guide your family, your future, and your generational wealth. And you've got the loan officer that sits online that never picks up the phone on Saturday or Sunday, or never picks up the phone where there's an issue with your loan and they just aren't sure what goes on. Because guess what? They are in a little bit different category. So for me as a loan officer, my day is structured on how many clients I have to talk to. We have every client go to an online application. The link is in the bio. So we do that. We want you to put the information in there. Yes, I can sit here and order take and take all your information online, but we want you to be in it for the right reason. You shouldn't have to call the lender and say, okay, Glenda, here's this, this, and this. What happens if it's wrong? Well, guess what? 90% of the online applications are wrong. We don't care. We just want you to do it so we know where a starting point is. What we're going to do is we're going to take your online application, we're going to get you on a mortgage consultation, and then we're going to go over the nuts and the bolts of the loan. Not only are we going to see what your loan is approved for, so that's your income documents, your asset documents, any kind of reserves, any kind of credit, we're going to look at that and analyze it. Then we take that initial application and we turn it over to our loan programs that fit your scenario. So if you're in a rural county, we look at USDA. If you're a veteran, we look at VA loans. And then we start chopping down of the loans that we can't to put you into the box of the loan that we can. So it's super, super vital for you as the consumer to know that a loan officer is on your side. We're not here to say no unless if we have to. Now, it may not be a no right now, or it may be a no right now, but we're going to give you a good time frame of when it could potentially happen. There's also some circumstances that we may have to go to an underwriter to maybe get guidance and clearance. And heavens for Betsy and our self-employed borrowers that if we have corporations and homes that are paid off, or maybe Aunt Sally lent one to you and inherited in property, guys, those get really complex. So the more open that we can be to the lender up front, the less stress we're going to have during the actual loan itself. We have a 30-day window to make this happen, and sometimes a little bit less. So it's really, really easy to make sure that when you're ready to buy a home and refinance a property, if the loan officer asks you, if the production partner asks you to give something, there's a reason for it. We don't want to just ask for information because it's fun. Honestly, we don't. We don't care. But what we care about is getting through the guidelines on a checklist to say yes, 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 instead of yes, no, 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 and then us having to continue to come after it. So all great information. With that to be said, what does a loan officer do each and every day? We make calls. We're networking with real estate agents. We're helping our agents grow their business. We're talking to our clients. We're talking generational wealth. We're talking through loan programs. We're talking after loan programs. We're looking at cash out scenarios. We're making sure our veterans get into homes. We're making sure your USDA loan or any kind of down payment assistance loan. And I wouldn't change it for the world. That is my job each and every day. That is how I feed my family. And we're so glad that you are able to come join us in this journey to home ownership. So my friends, if you are ready to make that leap into home ownership or looking at that refinance, give us a call, set up your mortgage consultation. In 45 minutes, we can make this happen. So again, I am Glenda White, the Mortgage Coach DFW with Faraday Mortgage. We're so glad that you joined us today on my little hurrah of what my job is each and every day. I think it's a vital piece of information for you, the consumer, to know the difference of an online bank loan officer that is an order taker versus an actual loan officer or a mortgage loan originator, where our license is and what we do each and every day to help you get into the home of your dreams. So until next time, reach out to us, DM us, and many blessings. Take care, guys.